We just got stranded in Costa Rica. How did we get here? How did we get out? Watch through the end to find out.
Y arriba yo, mi papá y la chona. Y la chona se mueve, y la gente le grita, no hay mejor que la chona, para la quedadita. Y la chona se mueve al ritmo que le toquen, ella baila de todo, nunca pierde su trote. Ritmo y sabor, los tucanes de Tijuana.
It's my third time visiting this country in the past 6 months. There's just something freeing about Costa Rica, being away from the divisive politics and the everyday bureaucracy and regulations. With so much lush greenery around and neutrality made national law in 2014, it feels sometimes like a piece of Switzerland in Central America. Although the country has no military, it's very safe, relatively speaking. Our first stop after landing was Playa Coco, which is roughly 30 minutes from the airport in Liberia. From there, we visited Tamarindo, which is very much like the central hub for the Guanacaste province. The Airbnb shown in this video surprisingly at the time only cost us around $350 a night. On my previous visit here, I stayed at the Hotel Moray for 3 nights in May for around $100 a night. Pricing does tend to fluctuate depending on the time of year and season. There is a lot to do here in Tamarindo and in Guanacaste. Budget travelers can easily survive here on around $30 to $50 a day. A week of vacationing here costs around $1,450 for the average traveler. And now, a quick home tour of our stay. Costa Rica is situated in Central America, directly south of Nicaragua and north above Panama. It is the third smallest country after Belize and El Salvador. To be frank, it is the most expensive country in Central America, but also one of the most biodiverse. Around over 500,000 species live here. There are 7 separate regions or provinces in the country, each has its own distinct vibe. Some are more resort-like, while others are more relaxed, small bohemian village-like. The northwestern Nicoya Peninsula specifically is centrally located in Costa Rica's Blue Zone. Blue zones are areas of the world that experience increased longevity in health and happiness. At the end of the day, it's pretty affordable to travel here versus somewhere, say, like Hawaii, if you reside in the US. But getting to some areas, especially the remote ones, can be challenging depending on what time of year you visit. Tamarindo is what we would call tropical dry forest. However, we are here towards the end of the rainy season before it transitions. If you're willing to come here during the rainy season, you can expect to save some money in some situations as tourism is much less busy. I recommend coming here in November to catch the country transitioning out of the rainy season for the most greenery around you, all the way through May transitioning back into the rainy season. But if you're here for the warmer weather, March and April are Costa Rica's warmest months and the peak of the dry season. Costa Rica does not really get hot contrary to popular belief. It's warm all year round and averages between 80 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit near the coast and 75 to 80 degrees in the mountain and countryside. rather than staying on the coast the entire time, we highly recommend visiting a nearby rainforest. Rincon de la Vieja National Park or Monteverde Cloud Forest are excellent choices that will maximize your experience. Here right now we are at the Monteverde Cloud Forest. There are many activities here such as the Hummingbird Sanctuary, Sky Tram, zip lining, suspension bridges, and more. The Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve consists of over 10,500 hectares of forest and draws roughly 70,000 visitors per year. The forest on average receives over 8 feet of rain a year and has about a 93% chance of rain on any typical day. On this particular day, there were not as many clouds present and it was rather sunny. We hope you enjoy the rest of the footage from our trip in the cloud forest. So how did we get here? Well, when we visited Llanos de Cortez Waterfall, we followed the Catarata signs, which translate to waterfall, and they led us to a dirt trail after a hard night of raining. A group of locals had hollered at us, but we made the mistake of ignoring them. After a while, and not seeing us turn around, they decided to head up there, and turns out we were the second group they helped get out that day. We are very thankful for the locals and they are truly friendly here. The Llanos de Cortez waterfall is without a doubt very impressive. If you go in the rainy season, you can expect to see it very full of rains. It is truly like an oasis in the desert, as the water is super refreshing. Here is some footage of the falls before the rainy season also for comparison.
I'll make her an offer. She can't refuse.
Costa Rica is already on many people's radar as it truly is a fantastic place to visit. With incredible diversity, beaches, rainforest, wildlife, and friendly locals, there's something that is here for everybody. So if you ever do visit Central America, make sure that Costa Rica is on your bucket list. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some information out of it. I appreciate you all and thank you for watching.